श्री श्री राधा दामोदर भगवान की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की। नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुन्दलं गोकुले व्रजमानम्। यशोदाभिलोकालब्धमानं परं दृष्टम् अत्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या। रुदन्तमुहुर्नेत्रं युग्ममृजान्तं करम्भुजयुग्मेन शताङ्कनेत्रम्। मोहो श्वासाकम्पातिर्काङ्ककण्ठा स्थिताग्रीवदामोदरं भक्तिभद्रम्। इति दृक्ष्वा लीलाभिरनन्तकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जितम् अख्यापयन्तम्। तदीयसिताग्नेशो भक्तिजिता त्वं पुनः प्रेमतस्तं सतवृत्तिवन्दे। वरं देवा मोक्षं न मोक्षं वदेवा न च न्यविनेहा वर्षादपीह। इदं ते वपुरनाथ गोपाल बालम् सदा मे मनस विरसं किमने। इदं ते मुखं भोजम् अत्यन्तनीले वृतं कुण्डले स्निग्धरक्तस्य गोप्या। मोहोऽश्रुमेतां बिम्बारक्तां धरामि मनः वीरास्तामलं लक्ष्यलभे। नमो देवा दामोदराय Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabhu Dukha Jalabdimagnam Kripa Drishti Vishyate Dinam Vatanu Grihane Samamagnyam Itakshidrishya Kuveratma Javada Murte Vayadva Tvaya Mochitau Bhakti Vaja Kritau Cha Tatha prema bhaktim swakamim prayacha Namo kshigraham esti damodareha Namaste to damne surati damne Kadi udaraya tha vishwasya damne Namo Radhikaya Tadiyai Priyaya Namo Nanta Leelaya Devaya Tubhyam Namo Radhikaya Tadiyai Priyaya Namo Nanta Leelaya Devaya Tubhyam Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Sri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Sri Radhe Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swings to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokul, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt, that his mother was churning into butter and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisance.
Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he's crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with 3 lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To the Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, whose belly is bound not with ropes but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodar hundreds and hundreds of times.
O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, not the highest liberation of eternal life and Vaikuntham, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bal Gopal in Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart, for what is the use to me of any other boon besides this?
O Lord, your lotus face is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me.
O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisance unto you. O Damodar, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me. By showing your glance of mercy upon me, deliver this poor ignorant fool, which is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows, and become visible to my eyes.
O Lord Damodar, just as the two sons of Kubera, Manigriva and Nalakubera, were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinding motor. In the same way, please give to me your own prema bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
O Lord, the entire universe was created by Lord Brahma, who was born from your abdomen, which was bound with rope by Mother Yashoda. To this rope I offer my humble obeisances. I offer my obeisances to your most beloved Srimati Radharani and to your unlimited pastimes.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana यशोदानन्दन व्रज जन रञ्जन यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी जायो राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी कुंज बिहारी जायो राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जायो राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय श्रीमद् भागवत पुराण की जय. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिचार्य अष्टोत्तर डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरण भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती महाराज की जय. नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय. प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासति गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. श्रीमद् भागवत पुराण की जय. गोप अष्टमी की जय. गदाधर पंडित की जय. श्रीनिवास ठाकुर की, श्रीनिवास आचार्य की जय. समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय. ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees, ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees. धनंजय पंडित डिसेंबरेंस डे की जय. सम जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय. हरे कृष्णा. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्. नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. श्रीमद्भागवतम कैंटो 10 chapter 67 verse 6 and 7. Word to word meaning. Ashraman, the spiritual communities, Rishi of sages, Mukhyanam, exalted, Kritva, making bhagna broken, vanaspatim whose trees, adishayad he contaminated, sakrit vistul, mutra and urine, agnin the fires, vaitanikam sacrificial, khala wicked, ashramam rishi mukhyanam, ashraman rishi mukhyanam, कृत्वा भग्ना वनस्पतिं कृत्वा भग्ना वनस्पतिं अग्निन् वैतानिकं खालाम् अग्निन् वैतानिकं खालाम् आश्रमं ऋषिमुख्यानां कृत्वा भग्ना वनस्पतिन् अधिशयचक्रन्मूत्रेर् अग्निन् वैतानिकं खालाम्. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Ashramam vaishakam alam kritva bhagna vanaspatim adishek chakramutre agnin vaithanikan khala. Ashraman rishi mukhyanam kritva bhagna vanaspatim adishyak chakranmutre agnin vaithanikan khala. Hare Krishna. Translation. The wicked ape tore down the trees in the hermitages of exalted sages and contaminated their sacrificial fires with his feces and urine. 7. Purushan Yoshita Dripta Shambaradro Niguana Saha Nikshipya Chapyadak Chailakay Pesha Kurishwa Kitakam. Just as a wasp imprisons smaller insects, he arrogantly threw both men and women into caves in a mountain valley and sealed the caves shut with boulders. Hare Krishna. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapatakamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnavamsha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Saudutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Pada Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitam Sham. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिकांता राधाकांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुत देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पवनेभ्यो वैष्णवभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Today is a very auspicious day. Uh, um, Today is Gopastami, and many acharyas like Dhananjay Pandit, Srinivas Thakur, Srinivas Acharya, Disciplines Day, and also Gadadhar. So, so we have this few topics about Dvivida, the gorilla was slain by Balram. So in this verse it says to avenge. Sorry. The wicked ape tore down the trees in the hermitages of exalted sages and contaminated their sacrificial fires with his feces and urine. Mm. So this story is about Balram, Divida. Divida was an associate of Lord Ramchandra. Divida and Maninda, they were um, associates of Lord Ramchandra. But Divida, he became very powerful because of his austerities by performing devotional service. But he became proud and he committed an offense at Lakshmana, the brother of Sri Ramchandra. And in this way, he fell from his position. And just by bad association, uh, he committed an offense like that. So this bad association is so much dangerous. An offense to a devotee is very dangerous in spiritual life. Generally, people we see in our movement, like devotees come with lot of enthusiasm in the beginning, and slowly that enthusiasm fades with time. There's lacking in spiritual activity, they become loose in their activities spiritual. So one should be very enthusiastic to perform devotional service. Then Maya won't attack us. Utsaha nisyad dhairyat tat karma pravartana sangha sanjayat makhamat. No, one how we associate with, we develop that qualities. So association is very important. Association of devotees. One should give a bad association of worldly people and associate with devotees, because we have a tendency to enjoy fruity works, want to enjoy the results of our work. We come entangled, like we want to desire to have sense gratification. Material world means we have desire to enjoy, so we come to this material world, and then we become implicated by our own actions and reactions. So, so it's very important to asat sangha. We should give bad association. We should give up. We should have association of advanced devotees in spiritual life. That's the key to spiritual life. It's our how we associate with sangat sanjayate. Even a bad association will ruin our spiritual life, like that. And one should be very careful of offenses. Like there are offenses, 10 offenses. There are many offenses: dham aprad, nam aprad, seva aprad. Especially Vaishnava aprad is a great offense. Vaishnava aprad is committing offense, the first offense to a person who has dedicated his life uh, propagating the holy name of the Lord all over. So one should be very careful. It's like an Hati Mata. Hati Mata means like a mad elephant. Mad elephant destroys the whole garden. So there are different offenses, like blaspheming a Vaishnava, just like when quarreling with, when physically fighting with a Vaishnava or devotee, or committing a Vaishnava by not offering obeisances to Vaishnava, or verbally offending a Vaishnava. So these are the offense, and then many more 6 offenses like that. So one should be careful, especially in devotional service, because it uproots like a creeper grows. The unwanted weed goes as we engage in devotional service. More we engage in devotional activities in service, we will become uh, strong, powerful. Then the weeds also grows side by side. So one should be very careful when performing devotional service. So we see in our, like, generally people come to devotional service in the beginning, and after some time we see we we lose enthusiasm like that slowly. It's because of offenses like that. One should be very careful to avoid offenses. One should be very enthusiastic to perform devotional service. So we have to follow the instructions of spiritual master. The guru has given us all these nice, wonderful programs like this Bhagavatam. Hearing Bhagavatam is awakening our dormant love for God. Yes. So this Bhagavatam, hearing of Srimad Bhagavatam is very powerful. Like the first verse we see in always it says Parishit Maharaj is very inquisitive to hear about the wonderful pastimes. In this verse, in this previous verse also we had heard about it, previous chapter also. The wonderful pastimes of Lord Krishna. And now here Parikshit is Maharaj want to hear about Balrama, is unlimited and immeasurable Supreme Lord, whose activities are all astounding. What else did he do? So Parikshit Maharaj is inquiring and to hear about Balram, the unlimited and immeasurable Supreme Lord, whose activities are all astounding. So very important to chant the holy name and hear about the Lord constantly. One should practice. One should be very consistency in anyone who achieves in either in mundane or spiritual life. The main key is they are very enthusiastic in performing that activity. Suppose in a materialistic also, he gets up very early in the morning, he works very hard, and then he attains some material profit like that. And spiritual also, spiritual life also is similarly. One should be become very serious, one should become very sincere and performing devotional service. Right. So here, so Divida, he was an gorilla, ape by body physical. He committed an offense, and then he became very envious of Lord because one of his associates was Narakasura. So he had associated with Narakasura, the demon, and this demon was killed by Lord Sri Krishna. Lord Krishna killed this demon Narakasura, and Divida wanted to take revenge. So he entered the province of Lord Sri Krishna in Anartha, and he 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 started to harass the residents, the coward men over there. He destroyed their houses, he burned their houses, burned their ash, and then he uprooted trees, and he also Divida also then kidnapped man and woman and put in caves and closed them with a big boulder like that, and he polluted very respectable men, women also like that, families. And after that, he didn't stop over there. He put fire to the farms, agricultures, all this, and then he went further to the ashram of the great sages, and in the ashram of sages, he passed all the waste of the body. He polluted the sacrificial fire by, like in this says, the wicked ape tore down the trees in the hermitages of the exalted sages and contaminated the sacrificial fire with his feces and urine. Just as a wasp imprisons smaller insects, he arrogantly threw both men and women into caves in a mountain valley and sealed the caves shut with boulders. So he was very wicked. Generally, we see in Srimad Bhagavatam all about Kamsa, he was so wicked. Ravana, he was so wicked. He was a demon. Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha. We sing this Pralaya Payodi Jaledi Tavana Shivedam. There's the first incarnation, Keshavadrita, Meena Sharira, Jai Jagadish Hare. Then next incarnation is Vara Avatar, Keshavadrita, Vara Rupa. Keshavadrita, Vara Rupa. That's it. So Vara comes in a second incarnation, it comes in a boar incarnation. This whole world was filled with, half of this universe we see is filled with water. So especially we when this there was a great demon named Hiranyaksha. He picked up the earth, so there is no such demon now like that, and he took it down to the lowest of the ocean like that. And so then Lord came as Vara and picked up the earth from the bottom of the ocean like that. So so the great, very different. Like Duryodhan, he was very wicked. He committed so much offense. Committed Hiranyakashipu committed so much offense to Prahlad Maharaj. So this very like that. So very important association. If we keep one bad association, everything our spiritual lines becomes like that. Like Krishna. So this Divida, he not only he uprooted trees and then he burnt, he created mischief, and then he entered Raivata mountain, is the place where Balrama was performing pastime with the young girls, coward girls. So Balram, Hare Krishna, I have to see myself. Hare Bol, Jai Ho. Hare Krishna. Jai Ho. Yeah, Balram. So, so Balram, yes. So he committed an offense. So he saw Balram. He was enjoying in the pastime with the coward young girls like that. So Divida saw it was a very nice atmosphere, a very nice breeze, everything. So Divida, he started to tease this woman, young girls, because the young girls, they were young, they were like, so he started to show his lower parts of his body. Then Divida and Balram got very angry, but this they were young girls, so they were like childish, like they didn't took seriously. But Balram got very angry seeing Divida. So Balram picked up a stone and threw up at Divida. So Divida tried to dodge, and he tried to make faces to Balram. Then Balram got more angry, and Divida snatched the. He saw Balram was intoxicated with Varuni liquor, so he started to tease the girls. He started to pull their clothes. Then Balram got more angry. Then he Divida snatched the liquor pot from the hand of Balram. And then Balram picked up a tree and a tree with stone at Divida to dodge. Then he picked up a big tree and uprooted a tree and tried to hit Divida. Then Divida also did the same thing, but Balram with his plow and club smashed the trees into pieces, the stones into pieces. We can see Balram is Haladar. Haladar means one who holds a plow. Balram's one name is Haladar, like that. Generally, Hala used to plow farms like that, and agriculture field like. Previous they were bulls. Bulls were used to for farming purpose. So Divida then started to have a big fight with Balram, and then finally there were many exchange of weapons. Then Balrama left his club and plow and started to fight with Divita with arms like that. So they had a big fight. So Balram hit his chest and then he hit his collar bone, and blood started bleeding from his this and Divida fell down on the floor, dead like that. So this is the beautiful pastimes of Balram slays Divida gorilla. Very nice. So this 7 verses today, I just was yeah. So about the Vida, this is this wonderful, beautiful. Yeah. So then Gopastami. Gopastami is about Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna is entering from Komaram to Poganda. So we have nicely dressed today. Radharani is like a coward girl. It's beautiful with the turban like that. It was before every day. It was a regular program. But this is glorious. These devotees are doing this wonderful service. They are taking the trouble to come all the way and do this beautiful, uh, nice. And a lot of energy, time takes to do this beautiful. Um, yes, like that. So we had before every day it was like turban was worn every day. You could have this dust like this beautiful had darshan, and people also become very attracted like that. It's nice. Kishore Kishori Gaur Nitai Jagannath Baldev. Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, they are showering a mercy. So this is Balram killing Dividaya. He comes to kill Divida the gorilla, the ape monkey. He, so Devida wanted to take revenge because of he had a bad association, a demon named Narakasura, and Narakasura was killed by Lord Sri Krishna. So Devida did a lot of torture to this coward. He had a strength of 10,000 elephants, and he went to the province of Krishna also, and he splashed the ocean and flooded. He had so much strength, flooded the province of Krishna, and he gave so much trouble like that. So when Balrama came to know about this, Balrama then took revenge with Devida when Devida was trying to tease the young girls like that. So this is the story of Devida. So, and this is Gopastami. Gopastami is very Krishna enters Poganda, common to that is after 6 years. So generally, Krishna was very attached to the cows and the fertile year. At this 6th year, the coward men give the responsibility of taking care of the cows to the pasturing field like that. So Balaram, sorry. So Krishna and Balarama, they used to travel their footprints on Vrindavan. So this the cowards girls, they were very anxiety. Young girls, they were very anxiety. Oh Lord Krishna's soft feet, he may hurt his feet. He has soft lotus feet. So this earth, Vrindavan, is blessed by the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna. This Lord Krishna likes cows, and the Brahmanas, Vaishnavas like that. Is very dear to. You can see Krishna is always with his cows. So as devotees also, we should take care of cows like that. So Prabhupada, he started this movement. He single-handedly he preached the message. He distributed books. He wrote books. He started farm communities. He built temples. He distributed prasadam. So a lot of this. It reminds me of a senior devotee, like I was saying, Divida, it's so very became powerful like that. He used to make fun of me, like, oh, yeah, because a lot of services were there, many like that, different service. Like I was leading traveling Sankirtan bus party, Gornitai, all over India. And then used to go to the meeting of Jew festivals like that. And do assistant new bhakta. I'm still in not new bhakta. 20, 2010, 2030 sometime like the devotees used to take along them to the temple and chant with the devotees for 1.5 hours. So many services were there like that, and even had pujari also became Kishori, though I was not qualified. I, I told I'm not. Uh, so like that, previously one senior devotee, oh, they made you permanent. They he was making fun like that. So nothing is permanent; it's all temporary like this. And he used to make fun also like that, that I, another devotee was very enthusiastic also in book distribution. He used to many things like BBT and so. He used to make fun like, oh yeah, who is advanced? You are advanced or that devotee is advanced like that. Actually, devotional service means one has to become very humble, tolerant, very uh, humble, and one should offer respects to the Vaishnavas like that. So that's the qualification of devotee. So one should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself very lower than the straw in the street. One should be more. The teachings of Sikshastakam is like that. Cheto Darpana Marjanam. How can it be possible by constantly chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada said that chant Hare Krishna, uh, chant here nicely, and try to chant always. Then you become Krishna conscious always. So as we need service also. We cannot stand all the time like that. But chanting Hare Krishna all the time, also one can become Krishna conscious like that. Chanting Hare Krishna is recommended. Like we can see Haridas Thakur, he was always chanting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Prabhupada also. We all have this program from morning to night. In every program there is after that Kirtan. Even Bhagavatam class we have Kirtan. Mangalarti after that Kirtan. Japa we have Kirtan like that. We have Japa then Kirtan like this. Kirtanya Sadahari. That's the teaching of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the teachings of Krishna like that. Like today's Gopastami, like this very nice song. Prabhupada's spiritual master used to sing this. I like this song very much. Yashamati Nandana Brajabara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Brajajana Palana Yashamati Nandana Brajabara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Gopi Paranadhana Madan Manohara Kaliyadamana Vidhana Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa Vipina Purandara Navina Nagarabara Vamshi Badana Suvasham Brajajana Palana Shurkula Nashana Nanda Godhana Rakvala Govinda Madhava Navnita Taskara Sundarananda Gopala Yamuna Tatichara Gopi Vasanahara Rasarasika Kripa Moya Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natubara Bhakti Vinoda Shiraya. Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master used to say that if you go to Vrindavan, don't take a return ticket. Uh, don't come back again to this material activities. You go to Vrindavan means surrender oneself fully. That's the essence of Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Because Krishna's Maya is very strong, very, very strong. And we come bewildered by these Mayas. And when we are in Maya, we become morose, become miserable. Actually, when one is in Krishna consciousness, he should become happy. That's what Krishna consciousness is like that. Srila Prabhupada said that this moment is meant for association of devotees. You come and take association of devotees. Devotees are serious, then devotees also become to follow them like that. Hare Krishna. So purity is the force, preaching is the essence, books are the basis. So this is very nice. Yashomati Nandana, Brajabaro Nagara, Gokula Ranjana Kana. So Krishna, Yashomati, he is the son of Yashomati Nand. Brajajana, he is very dear to the Brajavasis, the gopis like that, and the coward men. Gokula Ranjana Kana and the coward men. And he's lifting the Gopi Paranadhana Madana Mona. He's the life and soul of the gopis. Yashamati Nandana Brajabaranagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Gopi Paranadhana Madana Manohara Kaliyadamana Vidhana. Kaliyadamana Vidhana. He killed the he chastised Kaliya, the snake, like that. Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa Vipina Purandara Navina Nagarbara. So Amala Harinam, this holy names of Hari. And yeah, Amala Harinam Vipinapura Navinagara Vamsi Bandana Suvasa. He is wandering on the forest of Roja 12 playing a flute. Very nice. This is an excellent dresser also. Krishna dresses very beautiful. Krishna looks very nice with the dresses. With the three bended form like that. Krishna's eyes are lotus, his feet lotus feet like that. Amala Harinam Raja Janapalana. Rajajana Palana Shurkula Nashana Nanda Godana Rakhwala. He is the lifter of the Govardhan hill. Rajajana Palana Ashurkula Nasana Nanda Godana Govinda Madhava Navnita Taskara Sundara Nanda Gopala. It's very beautiful. Krishna is the master of the senses. One should engage all the senses in the service of Krishna. Yamuna Tattichara Gopi Basana Harara Sarasika Kripamoya Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavanmara Bhakti Vinodashraya. Krishna is wandering along the Yamuna. Yamuna Tattichara Gopi Basana is along with the gopis is performing Ras Leela. Rasa Rasika Kripa Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavan Nattabara Bhakti Vinodashraya. Is very merciful and the shelter of the only refuge of Thakur Bhakti Vinod Thakur, like that. Hare Krishna. So this is about Gopastami, and we have Dhananjaya Pandit. Dhananjaya Pandit was always in his heart. Lord Nityanand was in his heart. He used to keep Nityanand in his heart always. And Srinivas then is Gadadhar. Gadadhar is incarnation of Radharani's effulgence. And he is also in one of the Manjaris, Gadadhar. So Gadadhar was very attracted to Lord. He was always in associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityanand. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Nityanand's instruction, you go to Navdeep and preach the message like that, and take care of his mother also like that. So Gadadhar also was such an exalted devotee. Like he used to go to. He wrote me. Yeah, he at that time in India the Mughals were ruling the country. So Gadadhar, you went to the Qazi, and at that time it was very strict. Like any Muslim and Hindu sees a Muslim, he becomes converted to Muslim, like just by throwing water or just by seeing a Muslim like that. So in the Mughals like that. So Gadadhar approached this Qazi and told that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityanand Prabhu is distributing this holy name like that, because it's like this, he was they were from lower class like that. So by then Qazi said, why you came here like that to Gadadhar? But by seeing Gadadhar's effulgence, he also changed, his heart changed like that. So seeing a Vaishnava also, one should remember Krishna like that. Actually, when one is an advanced Vaishnava, seeing by Vaishnava, one reminds of Krishna like that. So the Gadadhar was such a great exalted personality like that. So Gadadhar, when so the Khazi got upset and then he saw Gadadhar Prabhu and he heard his instruction, he said, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityanand Prabhu has come. He's distributing the holy name of the Lord. And he's delivering all the sinful personalities also like that. So you also come. So the Khazi got angry, but then he became very calm. And then he told Hari Hari. In this way, when he chanted, okay Hari, I will come tomorrow, chant the name of Hari. And then he also got purified, the Khazi like that. And then we know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered this Khazi also, and the whole descendants became devotees. And still in Mayapur, we see that there is a place of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu where Khazi was delivered like that. His all descendants are there. So yeah, so Gadadhar. Yeah. So yeah, it's also said in this by Diksha Kale, one who accepts like iron metal is turned to copper is turned to I like that. It's gold, like coming in contact with the devotee by initiation. Once past sinful is not counted like that. He surrenders to Krishna. He becomes purified like that. That's the power of a Vaishnava like that. So we can see in the life of Srila Prabhupada, he changed the whole world. He gave us Krishna consciousness too. And it's the duty of the devotees also to preach this message world and wide like that. First, one should make one's life perfect, and then try to understand this knowledge of scriptures, and then try to distribute this knowledge. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also said, "Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna updesh amar agya guru ho." Whoever you meet, you speak about Krishna. Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna, karo Krishna shiksha. That's very so nice process. It is Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. So there will be no cause of lamentation if we associate with devotees and chant Hare Krishna very sincerely, very strictly like that. Hare Krishna. Kali Yuga is an ocean of fault. It's an ocean of fault. But there is one, that's the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One should be absorbed in this chanting of the Lord. And keep associate with nice devotees, nice advanced devotees, very, who are sincere, who are serious to perform devotional service. One who is attached to the holy name of the Lord. Then we also become attached to the holy name of the Lord like that. Very, very nice process it is. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Very nice. So we see then Srinivas, then it is Srinivas Acharya. Srinivas Acharya also wanted to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was very this, but at that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had left this world like that. He wanted to meet him. And Srinivas Acharya went to Vrindavan, and that time also Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami were there. So when he reached there, they also had left this world. But his associates were there, Jiva Goswami. So he took shelter of Jiva Goswami, Srinivas Acharya, and Jiva Goswami told to preach this message, take this. He was the first book distributor like that. And he told him to take this book to Bengal and preach over there the teachings of Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami in the scriptures. So he was handed with the staff. So Rupa Goswami had, sorry, so Jiva Goswami and another three of them like Navaratna Das Thakur, I think so, and Kalidas like that. So they were given this task like that. I don't recall the name. They were three or like Srinivas Acharya. So they left to Bengal with a bullock cart full of books. So on the way, there was a king, like he used to engage dacoits like that to steal anybody, merchants. Srinivas Acharya, they were traveling, they meant lost the way when it came to Agra. So they missed this. But his associates were carrying these books along. So this king used to engage dacoits, and they used to steal anyone, merchants who used to come over there, and they would hand over to the king. So this king was very like a thief, like a big, though he was a king like that. Even Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, when he was traveling to Jharkhand forest, he had his servant had kept some money like that, and they stayed at a hotel like that. So Chaitanya and that hotel, the guest house person had a astrologer. Anybody who come, they had money, he used to know. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know that this hotel, this guest house owner wanted to steal this. So he told his servant that give this whatever he had, a gold coin like that. Generally, when Krishna conscious one comes like that, I remember like we used to give our everything to the in charge. We did not possess anything. Like that's what brahmachari means. Like brahmachari means giving oneself whole body, mind, words, wealth like that. Actually, devotional service means without any motive, like personal motive. But even if some comes with motive also, they are called sukritina, because there are four kinds of devotees. Bhagavad Gita says they come to Krishna, they are pious like that. Then they also become devotees like that. So ultimately, one has to surrender to Krishna. That's the bottom line. Otherwise, if you possess something, will be in anxiety like that. Like now, everybody has a credit card, and everybody's in anxiety like that. Hare Krishna, somebody will take away corn. Hare Krishna. There was no this. Now there are so much. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Um, yeah. So it's anxiety. One more possesses, one becomes more anxiety like that. Devotee is very is abhaicharan. He's fearless because he has taken the shelter of Lord Sri Krishna. Is free from anxiety. That's called Vaikunta. Vaikunta means no anxiety like that. So we have to, but this is material world. Material world is a place. Is a because generally when we perform devotional service, there will be disturbances. There will be demons. They will try to disturb the devotees. Like we had this builder. He was trying to build a big building there and was obstructing, trying to obstruct this place in sun like that. But devotees became successful like that. So always there is disturbances. This is material world like that. There will be disturbances like that. Even Srila Prabhupada in Australia, yeah, their devotees were harassed and they were put in prisons like that. So Srila Prabhupada said, chant Hare Krishna and everything will be okay like that. So devotees took the trouble, they went to prison or they were chanting Hare Krishna. And you can see Jew temple also like that. So Srinivasa Acharya also like that when he was going along the book, this king, he tried to, then he stole, and then when the dacoits handed it over to the king saw that he did committed a mistake. He saw the pamphlets, they were Rupa Goswami's name was there. So he read the teachings of Goswami and his heart changed. And he thought, oh, I made a big mistake like that, I should hand over these books back to the owner of this. So at that night, Srinivas Acharya came in his dream to this king. He had the vision of Srinivas Acharya. He told that I will come and deliver you from your sinful reaction like that. And Srinivas Acharya came to this palace of king, and then he defeated a scholar over there, and then Srinivas Acharya then was preaching about this, and the king handed over it to the books back to Srinivas. He told, I made a big mistake by stealing your property, a saintly person. And in this way, the Srinivas Acharya told, anyway, you have regretted for your mistake, and now you are asking forgiveness, and so by so he was released from his offensive mentality because by an association of a devotees. So association of devotees, association of Lord is very powerful. Hare Krishna. So this nice pastimes we heard about Divida, the Divida. He was killed by Balram. He was a gorilla, but he came in association with a demonic person. He took the side of Narakasura. Narakasura, he had due to its bad association, and he was a very exalted devotee like that. But in during Ram, he was associate of Ram, Divida and Manida. But he committed an offense at Lakshmana. Uh, so one has to be careful. Even in one performing devotional service, one should not commit offenses, especially the offense to an Vaishnava. Hare Krishna. So one should offer respects to a Vaishnava mentally, physically. Hare Krishna. One should not be falsely puffed up. Very nice, beautiful accents. Nice. So it says, therefore, our society is association. If we keep good association, we don't touch the darkness. What is the association? Satsanga chodak, satsanga chhadi, kaino asatya vilasite karne lagile mora karma bandha phasa. This is Gaurapa. Sat means association with devotees. That's all. So one poet Vaishnava is regretting it. I did not keep the association with devotees. I wanted to enjoy life with the non-devotees. Therefore, I am being entangled in fruitive activities. Karma bandhana. So nice there. It says, uh, therefore our society says, if we keep good association, then we don't touch the darkness. Hare Krishna. So one devotee should be very sincere, serious. One should associate with such a devotee. Good association. So because when we associate that interaction with devotees, we can know from that how one behaves with another devotee. About chanting, everything like is important like that. The devotee should have a good relationship like that. If we good association, then we don't touch the darkness. It's a good association. What is the association? And what's the best association? Constantly chanting of Hare Krishna, getting up early in the morning, becoming more serious. Constantly, one should be very enthusiastic. So one should hear Bhagavatam, one should chant Hare Krishna. By hearing Bhagavatam, the Lord resides in our heart, and devotion, is awakened like that. Nityam Bhagavad Sevaya Bhagavati Uttam Sloki Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Devotion is our Bhaktir Bhavati. Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu. All anarthas are cleaned. If we keep good association, then we don't touch the darkness. What is the association? There is a satsanga. Satsanga is that. That is called. So one poet is I don't keep the devotees. I want to enjoy life with the non-devotees. Therefore, I'm being entitled for karma bandha. Here in the material world, we act, and the result is again we enjoy the result. Again we act, another result. So in this world, we are again acting, and we are getting a body again and again. Because as you act, there will be some result, good or bad. So whatever good means, you have nice birth, you have nice wealth, you have nice bodily futures, you're beautiful. But bad is opposite like that. But both are based on material level. It's temporary. So one should engage in that. Effects of bad work: low grade family, ugly body feature, no education, no money, no poor. These are material and good. But those who are trying to be transcendental, both to good and bad work, devotees, they are perfect. Because those are trying to be transcendental, both to the good and bad. Devotees, they are perfect. So devotees, they are perfect. Because in the material world, either you do good or bad work, you have to suffer the material condition. Suppose you are Englishman, but you cannot avoid the influence of weather. Hare Krishna. Very nice quote. Prabhupada saying, suppose you are a Englishman, huh? You cannot influence the weather. Or whatever, you have a green card or you are a citizen or whatever, it won't be permanent like that. You want to be an American forever like that. That's no. Either you become rich man or poor, you have to undergo. So our position is that we are in the material world. Srila Prabhupada says to George Harrison. George is saying, yes, very sensibly. He's a good boy. So this material life is not good. Material life is not good in this sense because you have to change your body. Sometimes good birth, sometimes not good birth. Sometimes Englishman, sometimes cat's dog. Because after death you will get a body. That will be used not by the material. You will create your body by your present activities, and nature will award you that body. So long you have got this material body, the four kinds of miseries are there. So either good or bad, you will get again repeated body, your birth, old age. So modern education, they have no knowledge that after death there is a body. So yes, so this foolishness, everything is defeated. He does not inquire of self. What he is doing is all defeat. He's spoiling his life. Atmatva, science of self-life. So whatever you do in ignorance is a defeat. And they are thinking I'm victorious. This is Maya. So this Krishna consciousness is very scientific. And what is the scientific actually? One should understand the science of Krishna consciousness in a very scientific way like that. It's a very scientific like that. We are trying to save the living from disease. The aim of mission consciousness is not a religious sentiment; it's scientific, and we have to got so many books, printed many books. Each you have seen our books. Read carefully and understand this. So, yeah, and help everyone to become enlightened. This is humanity in work. This is the greatest benefit for the human life like that. Read this instructions of Krishna. Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna updesh. This is the greatest humanitarian act. And that, like a father thinks his son that he may not be unhappy in future. So it is the duty of the king, it is the duty of the father, it is the duty of the spiritual master. His son would not fall a victim of future distressed life. He says one should not become a guru, one should not become a teacher, one should not become a father unless he saves his dependent from the cycle of repeated birth and death. So that means one has to learn how about Krishna and surrender to Krishna. It's not a sentiment, it is a science. Hare Krishna. That's very nice. Good association, bad association. What is good, what is bad? Even one eats food offered by a materialistic mind, one's mind becomes contaminated. So it's very important to eat food by devotees who follow the rules and regulations of Krishna consciousness. The more the food is pure, our consciousness is pure, because our thinking, our knowledge, we can get this knowledge of Krishna like that. He says, one eats food offered by a materialistic man, one minds become contaminated. Hare Krishna. Wow, so nice. These teachings are so strong. विषय रे अन्न खायले मलिने होय मना, मलिने मना होयला नाही कृष्णे रे स्मरण. Vishaya Anna. Vishaya means eating food from a materialistic class of people, those who don't follow Krishna consciousness. It depends on the different degree of surrender. Anna खायले मलिन होय मना, मलिने मन होयले नाही कृष्ण रे स्मरण. When your mind, when one eats food offered by a materialistic man, one's mind becomes contaminated, and when the mind is contaminated, one is unable to think of Krishna properly. So this, again I repeat, when one eats food offered by a materialistic man, one minds become contaminated. The mind becomes contaminated, and the one mind is contaminated, one is unable to think of Krishna properly. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta suggests that people who are materialistic inclined and Sahajas or so-called Vaishnavas who take everything very casually are both Vaishyas or materialist. Hare Krishna. Yeah, the mind is very this, one should be very enthusiastic. When we get up early, then we feel our mind says, you're tired now, you go to rest like that. But one should be very enthusiastic in performing devotion. And how that enthusiastic, when we are in association of devotees, we see the other devotees also getting up, we also get up like that. The Srila Bhaktivedanta said, people who are mentally inclined as such so-called Vaishnava who take everything very casually are both Mishas and Mede. Eating food offered by them causes contamination. And as a result of such contamination, even a serious devotee becomes like a materialistic man. Hare Krishna. Even a serious devotee becomes like a materialistic man. Hare Krishna. So high it is Krishna consciousness. There are six kinds of association: giving charity, accepting food, offering food, talking confidentially, and inquiring confidentially. One should very carefully avoid associating with both the Saidhyas, or sometimes known as Vaishnavas, and non-Vaishnavas or Avaishnavas. Their association changes the transcendental devotional service of Lord Krishna into sense gratification. And when sense gratification enters the mind of devotee is contaminated. When sense and gratification enters the mind of a devotee is contaminated. The materialist person who aspires after sense gratification cannot properly think of Krishna. The materialist person who aspires after sense gratification cannot properly think of Krishna. So thinking of Krishna is not so easy unless one is free from sinful life. Yeah, yeah. But here it says, by associating with this, our mind also becomes wicked by eating food of such kinds of people. Even a very highly advanced devotee can forget Krishna. Hare Krishna. Any comments? Any questions? I went little 10 minutes. Yeah, today it was, Kartik Mass also very late, and it was late also to temple. So, yeah. So, yeah, Maya means contamination. That's beyond this body. We are not this body. And this false ego thing makes identifies this material body, and this contamination. We are pure spirit soul. So whatever we should do for the pleasure of Krishna. We should sing for Krishna, we should glorify Krishna, we should hear Krishna, we should eat Krishna prasadam. All activities Krishna. We should inject with Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Mm. Thank you for your class, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
So many important points. Um, I remember when we had the 50th year anniversary of the Prabhupada disciples. One of the last things that they brought up was that Prabhupada wanted disciples to kind of like branch out and like live in the temple for a while, but after a while like go out
Yeah.
and start their own
Hmm.
ashram.
Yes.
So I was wondering if you have any thoughts on that.
Yes.
Because you spoke about association, proper association But when does a person know that they're strong enough to go out into the world and be on their own and start something new?
Yeah,
Bhakti Vrishya.
anybody who came to contact with Prabhupada, they are not ordinary people, because Prabhupada was a Mahabhagavat, pure devotee of the Lord. He was a representative of Lord like that. But depends on the disciple how much they follow Prabhupada's instruction. He says, third offense, disobey the orders of the spiritual master, yeah, like that. So we cannot judge any devotee like that. Like we says, suppose somebody is senior devotee, we have to offer respect to him also. Somebody is junior devotee also, we have to offer respect to him. We don't know his previous life like that. Even if one commits an offense, apichet surucharo bhajate mamanya bhav. Even in the scriptures it's said like that. One should not find fault. Even if we find fault, then we will be implicated by that fault like that. And we, as far as you said like that, even by taking a part of suppose devotee fights, taking part of one side, then also that's an offense like that. So Vaishnava Aparadha is biggest offense like which uproots our. So when we try to progress in our Krishna consciousness, many things are there. Deviation is there, not following the principles of Krishna consciousness. But it's between Krishna and that particular this. Krishna, we come to this material world, we have a desire like that, and we want to enjoy separately from Krishna also, it says like that. But Krishna does not interfere with their minute independence like that. So Krishna is samoham sarvabhuteshu. So who are we? Because Krishna is like, so you said association of devotees like particularly this, but we should respect everybody. We should not this because ultimately it's a part and parcel of Krishna. Uh, so some things are there at the time Srila Prabhupada, and after Srila Prabhupada left, many factors are there like that. Many things are there. We don't know about it that much about it that. So but itself we have to. They came in contact with a very exalted personality, and as devotees is only concerned how I can please Krishna to my best ability. How I can surrender to Krishna. I don't be very careful. Don't commit offense to anybody. Like a moon has spots, black spots, but moon is very this. Even there is some spot in a devotee's life, then one should not say that spot. But like I said, one has to be associated with sincere and serious devotees of the Lord like that. If we are sincere, we are serious, and we have love for Krishna. Love is within everybody, but Krishna knows our heart, and Krishna knows that he wants me, Krishna, genuinely. Then Krishna also reciprocates with like that. He gives us the company of good, serious-minded devotees. Alright. Yeah, spiritual life is like a blade's edge. Very, little careless, it will cut off like that. Like that. Razor's edge is compared like that. So we should always pray to the Lord. We should always pray to the Vaishnavas. We should always seek the blessings of Lord Balram, Nityanand Prabhu, that will give me strength in spiritual life. I am very weak. Material nature is very strong, and we are very weak. We are very tiny like that. To engage in devotional services, to fight with Maya like that, to war on Maya, as the Prabhu says. We always keep Krishna in our this. Krishna not commit offense. We have to chant constantly Hare Krishna. Try to chant Hare Krishna constantly, so these things won't bother us much. We have to be very determined to chant Hare Krishna mantra in the association of devotees who are very serious, eager to chant Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna. Those who want to become Krishna conscious. I hope it makes some sense. Hare. It's nice day today. Last Monday it was Govardhan, and this was it. When you come to the festival, also this impression is very nice decorated Govardhan, and the devotees are all the food, nice. Any festivals, next day the impression is there. Okay. Very powerful. Yeah, Mangal Arati. Mangal means auspicious, Shubh. No, we are coming on a Kartik. You took a O. In Kartik, there are different O's. Like even Nirjala, we can take a O. If we cannot take Nirjala, then we can have fruits. And if we not that fruit, also we can have salad, not cooked food. Like that, we can take O's. Kartik Mas. In that way, the senses become controlled. Hare Krishna. And as to control the sense, control the mind. Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah, we can make implicated. Like they said, association, sense gratification, then associate, then we lose our bhakti like that. So surrender. And anything more? Hare Krishna. Thank you all of you. Vanchakalpadusha, Kripa Sindhuvecha, Patiram Pavani Vaishnavi. Srimad Bhagavad Puran ki jai.